couple of kilometers west of Cairo lies one of the greatest mysteries of ancient Egypt. Here, in Abu Rawash.
Imagine stumbling upon a staircase that's been hidden for thousands of years, buried beneath Egypt's desert. That's exactly what archaeologists found at Abu Rawash, just 8 kilometers from the Great Pyramid of Giza. While it's called a never-opened discovery,
today I want to show you a mysterious staircase in the middle of the Egyptian desert near the pyramids of Giza.
The staircase was actually spotted about 15 years ago, and most of it is still a mystery waiting to be explored. Historical context. Abu Rawash is an ancient site in Egypt that goes back more than 4,500 years to the 4th dynasty. This desert plateau, located just north of the Great Pyramid of Giza, was used as a burial ground for pharaohs and important officials. Over the centuries, it has preserved many clues about how ancient Egyptians built their monuments and honored their rulers. One of the most interesting monuments at Abu Rawash is the Pyramid of Djedefre, the son of Khufu. Djedefre's pyramid is mostly in ruins today, but it shows a style of building that stands out from the famous pyramids at Giza. The pyramid was built on top of a natural hill, and some of its chambers were carved directly into the bedrock. This design gave the monument a unique look and made it fit closely with the surrounding landscape. Even in its ruined state, traces of inner passageways and burial chambers remain, giving a sense of the careful planning behind its construction and the importance of funerary rituals in ancient Egypt. The location of the pyramid shows that the builders thought about both symbolism and practicality. Being on higher ground gave a clear view over the Nile Valley. Ancient Egyptians often used elevated spots to show the connection between the pharaoh and the gods and to make the monument stand out in the landscape. Djedefre's choice of Abu Rawash reflects this balance between spiritual meaning and geographic advantage. The plateau itself contains more than the pyramid. Archaeologists have found several tombs, small ceremonial structures, and unusual features that are still being studied. The combination of these monuments creates a complex landscape that shows how important the area was for burials and rituals. Every new discovery at Abu Rawash helps researchers understand the lives of pharaohs and the way ancient Egyptians worked with the desert around them. The ruined pyramid, carved chambers, and hidden staircases make this site a window into the world of the 4th dynasty and the creativity of builders who lived thousands of years ago. So when did people first notice these mysterious steps? The story starts with shaky phone videos and gets much stranger. How the staircase entered public attention. The staircase at Abu Rawash first appeared in small videos shared online by amateur explorers. The footage was often short and unclear. It showed parts of stone steps carved into the desert rock. At the time, only a few people noticed it. It stayed mostly unknown outside a small group of curious history fans. The staircase began to gain attention when Antoine Gigal, a researcher and photographer, studied it carefully. He took detailed photographs and described the structure in full. His work allowed historians and archaeologists to see the staircase clearly. Gigal showed that the steps were carved directly into the bedrock and connected to something larger. His research gave the staircase more credibility and made it clear that it had real historical importance. Visiting the site has always been difficult. Abu Rawash is located in a military-controlled area. Permission to enter is limited and inconsistent. Some researchers were able to explore it in person, while others had to rely on photographs and videos. This made the staircase feel more mysterious. Its location and limited access added to the idea that it had been hidden for a long time. Interest in the staircase grew further when drone footage became available. Drones provided clear aerial views of the staircase and the surrounding plateau. The videos revealed the shape of the steps, the contours of the rock, and how the staircase connected to nearby ruins. These views helped people understand its size and position in the desert landscape. Over time, the story of the staircase changed. At first, it was a small rediscovery seen in amateur videos. Later, it became known as a sealed mystery beneath the desert. Media reports and online communities described it as a never-opened structure. The story captured the attention of both researchers and the public. Each new video, photo, or report kept the mystery alive and made people more eager to learn what lies beneath Abu Rawash. The staircase became a symbol of hidden history and a reminder of how much of the ancient world still waits to be explored. But what does this hidden staircase actually look like? The details reveal incredible ancient skills that seem almost impossible. Physical description and engineering. The staircase at Abu Rawash is carved straight into solid bedrock. Its walls rise vertically on both sides, giving it a strong, tunnel-like appearance. The steps stretch for hundreds of stone blocks, and the width remains mostly the same from top to bottom. The slope of the staircase changes along the way. It starts with a gentle decline and becomes steeper as it goes deeper into the rock. This careful design makes it easier to walk while showing that the builders thought about both form and function. The staircase has a simple and clean design. Its walls are smooth and show even marks from the tools that shape the rock. Skilled masons created each step with precision. There are no decorations, carvings, or hieroglyphics along the staircase. The focus seems to have been on making it strong and practical. The even lines and exact shaping of the walls show a high level of expertise in working with hard stone. The staircase ends in a vertical shaft. This lower section may be blocked by rubble and standing water, which makes exploring it very difficult. The blocked shaft adds to the mystery of the structure. It is unclear what the staircase connected to at the bottom or what its full purpose was, leaving historians and archaeologists curious about its original function. The construction shows impressive engineering skills. Each step is cut evenly, and the walls remain straight and stable. The builders understood how to use the rock to make a structure that could last for thousands of years. Even after centuries in harsh desert conditions, the main sections of the staircase are intact, proving the durability of the techniques used. The staircase highlights the skill and planning of ancient Egyptian masons. It reflects careful work and knowledge of engineering principles. The even steps, smooth walls, and changing slope all point to professional craftsmanship. This structure is an example of how ancient builders could create functional and lasting works beneath the desert surface. The staircase remains a remarkable achievement and a window into the techniques and expertise of the Fourth Dynasty. Here's where it gets confusing. Experts can't agree on who built it, when, or why. The theories will surprise you. Competing theories. The staircase at Abu Rawash has attracted different interpretations over the years. Scholars and enthusiasts have debated its purpose, offering both mainstream and alternative explanations. Many archaeologists suggest that the staircase was built during the Roman period rather than in the time of the pharaohs. This idea is supported by several types of evidence. The tool marks on the rock match those made by Roman-era iron tools. Unlike ancient Egyptian monuments, the walls show no decorative carvings or hieroglyphics. Similar stepped wells and water collection systems are known from Roman sites elsewhere, showing that Romans often carved steps into rock to create reliable access to water. There is also historical evidence that the area around Abu Rawash was used for Roman quarrying. According to this view, the staircase was likely a functional structure. Its purpose would have been practical, serving as a water source for workers who extracted stone from nearby quarries. The smooth walls, uniform steps, and simple design all support this explanation. The Romans often built these wells to provide a safe and accessible way for laborers to reach water in otherwise dry regions. Some researchers and enthusiasts suggest that the staircase had a more ceremonial or sacred purpose. One idea compares it to the Serapeum at Saqqara, where long subterranean descents were part of religious rituals. In this view, the staircase might have been used for ceremonial descent, a symbolic journey connecting the surface world with the underground. Another suggestion involves sacred alignments. The staircase may have been positioned to align with celestial events or ritual paths, linking it to Egyptian spiritual beliefs. Some experts think it could have been part of a wider subterranean network. It might connect with other hidden chambers or underground passages beneath Abu Rawash, serving as a secret route for priests or royalty. A final alternative theory is that the staircase acted as a royal gateway. It may have led to hidden repositories or storage areas for valuables, documents, or ritual objects. The blocked vertical shaft at the bottom adds to this idea, hinting at restricted access to whatever lies beneath. Each theory reflects different ways of understanding the staircase. The mainstream view focuses on practical needs and Roman influence, while alternative ideas emphasize ritual, astronomy, and royal activity. The mystery remains because access is limited and the lower levels are difficult to explore. New research, including aerial surveys and careful excavation, could help reveal which theory is closest to the truth. Until then, the staircase continues to inspire curiosity and debate among historians, archaeologists, and the public. The mystery deepens when you look at what archaeologists found buried around the staircase. The clues don't add up. Archaeological context and evidence. The area around Abu Rawash shows a fascinating mix of ancient construction and later reuse. Jedefre, the son of Khufu, was known for using the natural landscape as part of his pyramid's design.
Yeah, the whole area is not accessible for tourists. Also, the nearby Pyramid of Jedefre is also in Abu Rawash, which you should definitely check out.
He built his monument on top of a natural hill and carved chambers directly into the bedrock. This integration of the terrain into the structure was unusual and shows how Egyptian builders adapted their plans to the environment. The substructure of the pyramid included deep chambers and passages, carefully cut into the solid rock. These underground spaces hint at complex engineering skills and careful planning. The materials used for construction also reveal the effort involved. The pyramid had extensive granite casing, which had to be transported over long distances. Moving these heavy blocks required advanced knowledge of logistics, planning, and labor management. The finished structure would have been impressive, both in scale and craftsmanship, even though much of it is now in ruins. Over time, Abu Rawash saw layers of occupation and use. Archaeologists have found evidence of multiple periods, showing that the site was not abandoned after Jedefre's time. Later civilizations left their mark, either through reuse of structures, minor construction, or scavenging of materials. The Roman period had a significant impact on the site. Historical records and archaeological evidence show that Roman workers systematically stripped the pyramid of stone and other building materials. This dismantling left behind partial ruins, hidden chambers, and unusual features, such as the carved staircase. The combination of Jedefre's original work and later activity makes Abu Rawash a complex archaeological site. Each layer tells a story of changing priorities, from royal monuments and sacred spaces to practical reuse and quarrying by later civilizations. The preserved evidence allows researchers to piece together how ancient Egyptians built, adapted, and transformed their environment. Even in its ruined state, Abu Rawash remains a window into both the creativity of 4th Dynasty builders and the ways later peoples interacted with their monumental legacy. Today's technology can see things ancient builders never imagined, but even high-tech tools can't solve this puzzle completely. Modern investigation methods. Modern technology has allowed researchers to study the staircase at Abu Rawash in ways that were impossible in the past. Drone surveys and aerial photography have provided detailed views of the site from above. These images show the full layout of the staircase and how it fits into the surrounding desert landscape. Photogrammetry is used to turn these images into accurate three-dimensional models. Researchers can examine the staircase digitally, measuring distances and angles with great precision without disturbing the structure. Laser rangefinders and GPS mapping add even more accuracy. By using these tools, archaeologists can record the exact position of each step, the vertical shaft at the end, and the surrounding terrain. This careful mapping allows the staircase to be studied alongside other nearby structures. helping researchers understand its relation to the pyramid and other ruins on the plateau. Measurements of the staircase show that its slope is about 27 degrees, echoing the angles found in many Old Kingdom pyramid passages. The uniform width and consistent descent suggest careful planning and skilled workmanship. These precise measurements support the idea that the builders had strong knowledge of geometry and engineering. Digital preservation has become a key part of modern investigation. By creating permanent records, researchers can share information widely and revisit the site virtually, even if access remains restricted. This method protects the staircase from damage and ensures that data about its structure and design is preserved for future study. Despite all these tools, there are still limits. Modern methods cannot reveal what lies beyond the visible terminus of the staircase. The lower vertical shaft remains blocked, and no one can yet explore what might be hidden further underground. While technology has provided an unprecedented understanding of the staircase's design and context, the mystery of its full extent remains. Each survey and model adds new insight, keeping the site fascinating for both archaeologists and the public. So what's happening with the staircase right now? The answer involves military zones, secret permits, and patient waiting. Current status and future prospects. The staircase at Abu Rawash is still mostly hidden. The site is in a military area, and only researchers with special permission can visit. This helps protect the staircase from damage. It also keeps the surrounding desert safe. At the same time, limited access makes it harder to study the staircase. Researchers need to protect it while learning more about it. Preservation is important because the staircase has survived for thousands of years. Careless exploration could destroy important parts. More evidence is needed to understand the staircase. Radiocarbon dating could show when it was made. Inscriptions or markings in their original place could give clues about the builders. Undisturbed chambers might hold artifacts or details about how it was built. These discoveries could help confirm if the staircase was Roman from the 4th dynasty or built at another time. The staircase also shows unusual engineering. Its design could teach us more about how ancient builders worked with stone and rock. Modern tools help researchers study the staircase safely. Drones can take pictures from above. Remote sensors and scanning can look at the staircase without touching it. Digital tools can create three-dimensional models. Experts can study these models from anywhere. These methods make it possible to record the staircase and share the information without entering the site. The staircase continues to interest both scientists and the public. Its precise steps, hidden location, and uncertain purpose make it mysterious. Researchers hope that careful study and preservation will reveal more secrets. It may have been a Roman water source, a ceremonial path, or part of an underground network. The staircase shows the skill and planning of the people who built it. Every study adds a small piece of the puzzle. Over time, we may learn more about this amazing part of Egypt's past that has been hidden under the desert for thousands of years. Scientists have a plan to unlock the staircase's secrets without damaging it. Their next steps could change everything we know. The path forward. The staircase at Abu Rawash still holds many mysteries. Researchers are planning ways to study it safely without causing damage. Non-invasive techniques are now the main tools for exploration. Ground-penetrating radar can show what is under the surface without digging. Muon tomography can detect hidden chambers or tunnels deep in the rock. These methods let scientists learn about the staircase while keeping it intact. Ethics are very important in archaeology. The staircase is ancient and fragile. Researchers must study it carefully and avoid hasty digging. Excavating too quickly could damage the steps or destroy important clues. Responsible archaeology means documenting every detail and protecting the structure for future study. Every action must respect the history and keep it safe for the generations to come. Patience is part of the process. The site is in a military-controlled area, so researchers need permits and official permission to work there. Following proper rules takes time, but it ensures the work is done carefully and safely. Waiting for approval and using the right methods may feel slow, but it helps protect the staircase while adding reliable knowledge. The results of future research could be very exciting. The staircase might be a Roman water system built for workers at nearby quarries. It could also belong to the 4th dynasty and be part of a royal or ceremonial project. Either outcome is important. If it is Roman, it shows smart engineering and practical design. If it is older, it could reveal secrets about rituals, construction methods, or hidden chambers. The path forward combines modern tools, patience, and respect for history. Every survey, scan, and digital model adds more understanding. Researchers can explore the staircase without touching it, gradually uncovering its story. The staircase may turn out to be a practical passage, a sacred route, or something completely unexpected. Either way, it remains a fascinating part of Egypt's past and shows the skill and creativity of the people who built it. The hidden staircase at Abu Rawash shows the skill and mystery of ancient Egypt. As researchers continue to uncover its secrets, the story keeps growing. If you love history and ancient mysteries like this video, share it with friends and subscribe for more discoveries from around the world.